Hello and welcome, my name is Xary and today we're gonna build this wizard tower in one chunk in Minecraft. Thank you Chris for the idea. Now I chose this chunk in this rock in the ocean because I think locations for some builds definitely add to the atmosphere. Because a one chunk is not a really big place, I thought I'm gonna make diagonal layers all the way up to the top and then I try to add my base in there. So this is the first base setting from the build. Now I'm just adding shapes and adding some color, so in my mind I can see if this color palette will work for me. So you can already see it's pretty dark because we're gonna make a dark wizard tower and not just, I almost went to a cherry biome and made a pink wizard tower, but for now it's gonna be a dark wizard tower. Now from the diagonal base I think a tower needs to be slim in the middle and then pop out again, and that is what I'm trying here. I'm just trying to add height into the build so that if you see it from the ground, it is like this big tower towering over you and have all these feelings around it. And now here you can see I'm trying to build like the roof shape, the roof chamber on the tower. I don't know how you call it. So I'm putting up walls and then I'm trying to put up a roof. Now I am not the best with making buildings of towers. This is actually my second tower that I tried and I thought I'm just going for a dark tower. I never build dark stuff a lot. This is more like the Sauron dark evil tower. That is my inspiration basically. Now you have to add some beams here also to break up the shape. And in a build it is important to have lights. Now you can use hidden lights and here I opted for really big lanterns hanging around because I think it suits it, and it uses the space. It kinda, it's not as empty. Now my builds are not that symmetrical, so I'm trying to have the different heights in the lamps to kinda use the negative space. And here someone who's really good at roofs, maybe you can give me some tips and tricks. But what I do a lot in my build, when I have this 3D model in front of me, then I go in and then I scale it, I sculpt it, and I try it on one side, and if I like it on one side, I do it on the other side. And then I'm looking, are the lines that are really straight, and then I try to break up those lines. So that is what I do here with the copper. And for the depth in the build, I also use color. And that is why I used the dark prismarine on top of the light prismarine, just to give it this depth. And Android are really good for that as well. Not only give they light, they give this animation, and I think a lot of 3D effects in a build. Now this is typical me trying different shapes out. In my mind, in my head, I know what I want. I just have to figure it out how to put it on a build or in a build. And I don't mind if I have to do this 10, 20 or 30 times. As long as the result is what I like, then I'm fine with it. Now for the inside of builds, for me, I just get rid of all the extra blocks that I pull up to make a shape. So that is basically one layer. And if I have that one layer, then I'm just looking at the lines and the colors and I try to go from there to fill up every room one by one. And here I decided some pillars and lights would be really good. Now you can see I tried at lanterns, I tried at androids, and the androids won it for me. And I needed a way to go up and down in the tower, and because the middle is so small, I could only use on one block. So it's gonna be a water pillar. Just a normal water stream up and down. Just one water stream. But it works. And then it is time for the base. Now the base looks very blocky and is really small. So I try to bulk it out a little bit and to shape it a little bit. So I have more room inside to do the decorations. And this is how it looks now with shaders on. And sometimes I put my shaders on just to see, do I have enough light in the build? Do I have enough depth in the build? Do I like certain blocks or do I have to swap things around? But I liked it, and now it's time for the beam. or the evil eye, or the evil something. I don't know how to call it, but I opted for orange and a beam because I think it will suit the build. Now you can see me here placing a lot of glass to kind of have this eye thing in the middle. And I'm using glow lichen here to make it pop out, definitely in the dark. And I think this is something you see me do quite a lot in my builds. I really like lanterns going up and going around, or going with the wind in a world. And why? Because I think it gives movement and light to a build. Now first, normal I do this with dirt. I make a pillar up with dirt. In creative I do it with glass. It's just easy to remove as well. But in the survival world, dirt is easier to remove than glass, or netherrack, or moss. I'm gonna show you around with shaders. Please give me a like and subscribe. It really helps to grow my channel, and I really appreciate all your support lately. It's been crazy, it's been really fun. And for now, a flyover.